Hey folks, this is Rod with Win by Doing. The other day, somebody asked me if they could start out just using their cell phone to run an eBay business, just starting out. And with modern technology, of course you can. As you can see, right here is a phone. I'm just going to walk you through it. The only thing, I'm just going to give you this caveat, the only thing that you cannot do with your phone, unless you have a printer, is print out your shipping labels. So you will need to figure in your time, actually going to the post office, standing in line and having them run your postage. But other than that, you can list, you can manage your inventory, take pictures, everything needed to get going and start selling on eBay. So as you can see, I have my trusted eBay app there. The eBay app you can download through the Google Play Store, and I'm an Android guy, so I am positive there's a app out there for the iPhones. But hey, to each their own. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna actually start listing. I just picked up these little micro cassettes. They're not big money or anything, but they're just sitting in a pile of stuff that when I was out sourcing. And I paid less than 50 cents for them. So I figured if I could get a couple bucks a piece out of it, 50 cents to $2 a piece, or a quarter a piece to $2 a piece, I think that is fair. Of course, it's going to take a lot of those to sell to make it rich, but hey, every penny counts when you're first getting started. So the first thing we're going to do is open up the eBay app, which is right there on my phone. And it pops up to where I'm at. We're going to go ahead and select list an item. First thing we're going to do is type in the item name that we are going to list. You can scan items, but I do not. The only thing I've really had success scanning is books. So we're going to put Sony. Let me make sure I get my here. Sony. Is it gonna let me type in the screen? I guess I should have. Oh. There we go. Sorry about that. This is the first time I've worked on mirroring my screen, so bear with me here. I can spell too. Tape. I find it easier if I go ahead and capitalize everything from the get-go. I don't have to go back and correct it later. And this is a 60-minute tape. And we're going to put how many, because I'm going to sell both of them as a lot. 2 Sony micro cassette tapes. Here we can even put a lot of 2. You get the gist. So we're going to go ahead and search that. What it's basically doing is going out there and searching to find what category it's going to go in. So it went ahead and chose category cameras and photo, camera, photo, camcorder, tapes, disc. I think we're going to put this under bulk light media, other AV media, and storage. Sound music, well, there. We're just going to select that one for now, just for this example. Usually it'll come up with a better match, and so anyway, as soon as you make sure that you're okay with that category, you go ahead and you're presented with your listing screen, which is all the options that you're going to have to complete when you're doing your listing. The first thing we're going to touch is photos. And this is, you have up to 12 photos free, so you just click the add photo, take a new photo, and hold it as still as you can. I'm trying to get my cord out of the way here. Focus in on it. And as you can see, it took the photo, took it sideways there, but don't worry, you can rotate it. So we're going to make sure it's the right side up. You can cut, you know, crop it out there a little bit just to get rid of some of the background noise, and upload. And then let's say we're going to take a picture of the back as well. One of the most important parts of listing items in eBay are your images, as far as I'm concerned. That, and of course the keywords in your description or in your title. And then I took both of those upside down. Oh well. We are going to turn it around. The magic of modern technology. Okay, we're going to upload that one. Oh, you know what? Let's say we're going to take... Got another blank holder here somewhere. I was going to just throw in for free. The package, when I got it at the thrift outlet, they were... I thought I had a full package. I didn't realize I got home that it was just folded over and blank. So I ended up with just 2 of them. So I had a little bit of disappointment, but hey, the price was good. When you're sourcing, that is important, is pricing. And then we're going to go ahead and upload that. So I've got the photos I'm going to add. We're going to go in. We're going to double check the title. Oh, what if I want to put of in there? Okay, we just updated the title. We already went through and confirmed that that's the category we wanted to go into. Next is condition. These are new, not used, but since they're not in package, I'm going to go ahead and put used. And we're going to put out of package. You know what? More importantly, I want them to read first, is never used. Period. And then that just gives a note that's going to show up in the listing whenever we go in and look at it. Item specifics. You can add different specifics about the item. This particular item only had 3 to choose from. When you get into clothing and everything else, it's going to have a larger list because you have to deal with fabric, maker, brand, and some items are required to add in specifics, but it'll notify you of what's required and what's not. So, and the description. This was an open... Of course, it's not going to give me was as an option there. It was an open package of micro cassette tapes. And these 2 were never used. And I want to go ahead and put in the brand too. I don't know why I capitalized everything there, excuse me. 60 minutes. And for this example, I'm going to leave that there. If you're selling other items, or there might be any flaws, or there's something special you want to know, make sure you cover all of that in your details, as well as backing it up with images, especially the flaw part, because you don't want a buyer to be surprised when they get their item. Format and price. Okay, you can select option, where you can put your option price in here, or this particular item. Just a note, it does give you suggestions on pricing based on their algorithms. I take that into consideration, but I more look at comps, and these I'm going to price maybe just a little bit higher than some of the comps. I'm going to be in the ballpark, so it still has a chance to sell. So I'm going to go fixed price. And yes, it's saying buyers are more likely to purchase this item when you list it as an auction. I do I'll throw some things to auction when I really want to get rid of it, and I'll drop the price and see if I get any takers. But there's not really that many buyers because there's not that many items out there that people are just dying to have. We're gonna have a bid off. I've had a couple, but then things that I was surprised with, but I wasn't getting top dollar for the item. So I'm gonna put let's do $4.99 for the lotted 2. It gives you all the same options. I can go in here and put how many I have, how long I want the auction to be. You just hit the drop down. It gives you the and I want to start listing immediately. Those are pretty much default for me. I'll allow buyers to send me best offers. I don't put the automatic, all these automatically accept offers of at least X number of dollars, or decline ones if they're not above this amount of dollars, because it's going to add to your listing price. So we're pretty much done with the pricing as far as I'm concerned there. I'm okay, happy with it. $4.99. You can have these 2 micro cassettes, $4.99 today only. Actually, for the next 30 days or until supplies last. Okay, shipping. I know I weighed these out with envelope. I'm just going to mail them in a bubble mailer. Probably wrap them in something just to make sure they don't get crushed by the shipping. So I know that it was like 1.1 1.25 ounces, let's say, for both of these. So I figure I'd add another ounce or two. I'm just going to round up to 4 ounces just to make sure, because if you don't pay for enough shipping, or if you don't get enough shipping, they're going to end up charging the buyer when they show up. The postman shows up at the door. But I am going to use first class because it's under the weight restrictions for first class. I guess I can show you. You can go in here and you can pick. It has all the options, that you could think of for shipping. UPS, USPS, FedEx. So this I'm not going to offer free shipping. I tested the waters out with free shipping, and it seemed that my sales slowed. So I just recently lowered my prices, added shipping costs, and it seems that I sold 5 or 6 items in the last 4 days. So anyway, we've done the shipping, and we can continue. We've got I've got my PayPal stuff there. We can go ahead and continue on, and we can list it or preview it. Let's go ahead and preview it just to see what it looks like. And it's going out to eBay. I want to zoom in on this. There's my actual listing. There's the cassettes. I can go cycle through the images. Lot of 270 microcassette. Oh, look at that. I had a spelling error. That's why you preview your listing. So we're going to, it goes ahead and has a $4.99 price. Delivery varies for shipping. Anyway, we know that we have a spelling error in there. So we're going to go back up here to title. Micro cassette. I spelled that right. For whatever reason, that does not look. It is. So we've got the draft there. I must have backed out of it. So we have the draft. We're going to continue. I don't know where the error was. There we go, list it. So there you go. Congratulations, your item is listed for sale. So that's about it. The I don't know. Okay, I missed I hit something. But anyway, just to go back over, I can go in here and look at my active listings, and as you can see, I have all my listings in here, and I can go in, select it, and I can choose to revise the listing if I want. I can end the listing. I think it showed there. I go over to my unsold. These are items that some of them I've got auto relisted, set in there. Some of them I do not, and that's because I'm going back to review how the listings were and maybe why they weren't sale. That little Dora doll, that's one of my daughters. In Izzy's closet, if you ever hit up my store, those are her items. She's getting into the resale game. She made her first sale the other day, which she was so excited about. Got it all packed up. Her mom took her to the post office so she could drop it off. She was pretty stoked about it, actually seeing one of her items sell. So that's that. And I mean, it gives you quite a few options that you can go in and check out your account, follow up on messages. You can respond to messages from your phone. Just that is what you need to list items and run your eBay business off of eBay. Now, just a quick note: I do use the Amazon app to sell. I primarily do books, and I've got some smaller things. I kind of backed away from doing large items just because I wasn't able to make a large enough profit margin to account for shipping costs. Because when I first got into this game, I got into it during that time period when Amazon was not allowing new sellers. They do that during the ramping up for the holiday season. So I was doing some FBM, fulfilled by merchant, where basically I listed the items on Amazon, got my orders, I packed them, I shipped them. The thing is, Amazon only gives you a shipping allowance. They don't account for the entire cost of shipping like you can do on eBay. So, doing larger items, unless you're getting a really, really good deal and the you can price it high enough to account for shipping. Me personally, I don't recommend it. But to each their own. I think I may explore it now that the fulfillment by Amazon is back in full force, but we'll see. So I'm just going to run over real quick. Running Amazon. Just click on the Amazon app there, which you can download through the Play Store and wherever you get your Apple apps from. We're gonna pretend list this. I've got a copy of Tom Clancy's Rainbow Siege. The cool thing about these apps is you can actually scan barcodes. So I'm going to hit the button, and we're going to scan that barcode. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, Xbox One. Yes, that is what it is. 87 new and used from $27.99. You just hit the little button to slide over to the next screen, and it gives you some details. The low price is $33.48. If you sell it for the low price of $33.48, the fees are going to be $6.76. The gross proceeds are $26.72. That's what you would get out the door minus shipping. You gotta keep in mind that the shipping. So you can go ahead and slide over, and it gives you more details. It shows you shipping credits there, 30 or $3.99, which might be close for a game. I would have to weigh it out and run it through the calculator. Books are pretty decent because you get a $3.99 allowance, and even with the increase in postage here recently, most of my books are shipping out medium mail $3.09, or $3.12, excuse me, from my location. So basically, you just hit the list button. I haven't listed it yet. I'm not going to list it because I don't want to sell my game. but I'm just going to walk you through. It shows some of the canned product details that are out there. Oh, excuse me, I backed out. Didn't want to do that. You select the condition, so I would go used, very good, because it's in decent condition. You can add condition notes, your quantity. You can either match the low price or match the lowest price, so you can be a little bit more competitive, or you can adjust it however you want. And then I want to ship this item myself to customer if it sells. That's going to be the important one, unless you've set up everything for doing FBA and gotten accepted. You want to make sure that that default is checked, and there that gives you the option to select different shipping options, however you prefer to mail your packages out. Usually I'm just leaving it standard US domestic. Once you get done, you hit continue and you're on your way. So that is it for how you can start your own business flipping things on eBay and Amazon with the eBay app and the Amazon seller app. It really does make it simple to get going. You don't need a ton to get started. The only bad thing about it, there's some options that you have on the PC versus your handheld device, but really the only downside when you're first getting out is you have to consider your time taking all your packages and waiting in line at the post office. I mean, I'm still taking my packages to the post office every day. I just don't have to wait in line, which is really nice considering that I have a lot to do all the time, like all of us do. So every minute counts. But it's just that ease of being able to print out my packing slips, here at the house. I would recommend, as you get going and you start earning a little bit of income from this, you take that money, invest into a laptop and a printer, just to make it a little bit easier, and some of the other tools to make things a little bit smoother. But it can be done. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, and you want to continue seeing some more of the content I put out, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's right down there below the screen there. If you want to get the notifications, there's that little bell there. You can hit that bell and you get notifications when I do put content out. And if you like it, take the second and a half to find that thumbs up and click on it. If you didn't, you know what? I would love to see some constructive criticism in the notes below. But y'all have a great day. I hope you found it useful. Peace out.